Said I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life. Made a couple.
Hey guys, it's me, Lynn Renee, and today I'm going to be doing a budgeting friendly video, like a video giving tips of how you can save money throughout the year. These are tips that I did where I saved thousands and thousands of dollars. So I'm just giving some tips. And yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Video thumbs up already because I know you're gonna love it. And yeah, keep on watching. So I keep looking down. I have a list of things that I didn't want to forget, and like some numbers because I wanted to use numbers so you guys can really, like, you know, get what I'm trying to say. The first thing that I did to save money, this was the biggest thing that I had to do because it was the hardest, was stop getting manicures and pedicures. And just a disclaimer, I have my nails done right now but that's because I went on a trip. This is my first time getting my nails done in I don't know how long. So my nails will be $25 and my pedicures will be $28. So that's $53 a week I would spend on my nails, and I get my nails done every 2 weeks. So a month I would spend $106 on manicures and pedicures. So a year, if I'm doing that 2 times a month, so that's every year I spend $1,272 on manicures and pedicures. So once I stop doing that, of course that money goes into my bank account. So now I'm saving, so that's already over $1,000 saved in a year. The next thing I did was I stopped eating out, and I've been doing really good. I spend at least $15 a day for lunch at my job. So, and out of 3 days a week that I work, that's $45 a week I spend at lunch. At least $45. So 45 times 4 times of the week, I mean for every month, that was $180 a month I would be spending at lunch at my job. So a year, that is $2,160 a year I spent at my job eating, which is crazy. Because I mean, if you work somewhere that the food is a little bit cheaper, then maybe yours would be different. If yours is a little bit more, then yours is even higher than $2,000, which is insane. So now I pack my own lunch, and I've been saving so much money lately, like so much money by packing my own lunch. Also, kind of to go off with the food and stuff, some stores that I recommend, that the only stores that I actually go to buy food, are Aldi's, Save-A-Lot, and Walmart. Aldi's, you know, Aldi's is known for like having cheaper foods and stuff like that, and it's really good quality. Their produce is very fresh. They have different brands, and I know a lot of people don't like Aldi's because of the brand, but I mean, I feel like it's the same thing. Like, you guys are just paying for brands, but to each his own. But Save-A-Lot is also a really good place. I think the produce at Save-A-Lot is cheaper than the produce at Aldi's. I'm not sure. And one thing about Walmart, now that I shop at Save-A-Lot and Aldi, I don't feel like Walmart is as cheap as I used to think it is. But one thing about Walmart is that they do price matching. So for example, let's say if you're buying a bottle of ketchup, and at Walmart the bottle of ketchup is $2. If Aldi has a bottle of ketchup the same ounces for $1.50, you can actually show the cashier at Walmart and say Aldi's selling it for $1.50, and they will give it to you for $1.50. So those 50 cents definitely add up. And another thing that I recommend when buying like food, me personally, I always buy a case of water. Like, I buy like 2 cases of water. If you're buying bottles of water every day, that adds up. I used to buy bottles of water every day at my job. At my job, a bottle of water, of course it's a little bigger, it's not like a regular bottle, but it's not that big, and it's $2.35 for 1 bottle of water. And I used to buy it like every time I was there. So 3 times out of the week, buying a bottle of water for $2, that's $7.05. So a month I spend $28.20 on a bottle of water. So that a year, if I stop buying that, so at $28.20 a year is $338.40. So I save $338.40 from stop buying those bottles of water, which were ridiculous. Like, so already, everything I just said, all the savings I did, that is saving a year. I saved $6,170.40 by just doing those simple steps. I saved over $5,000, over $6,000. So I definitely recommend doing those things. I have a couple of other stuff that I want to talk about that I don't have exact prices for because it varies. But makeup, when I first started getting into makeup, I used to buy all of my makeup from Sephora because I felt like that was the way to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that was like where the good makeup is. And honestly, a lot of the makeup is the same. Like, certain stuff you can't get from the drugstore, and I understand that. But NYX, Maybelline, CoverGirl, like, they have really, oh, and Black Opal, they have really good makeup. Like, a lot of my makeup now is from the hair store. And when I first started getting into makeup, all of my makeup was high-end from Sephora, from Ulta, like all of that. Real Techniques, you can get your like amazing brushes from Real Techniques. And foundation, I get my foundation from Maybelline. Maybelline has great makeup. My eyelashes, like these eyelashes now, $2.99. Another stuff, like if you're in school, I would recommend renting books instead of buying books. Or, you know, if you just like to buy books, I would recommend renting them instead of buying them. Or also, if you like get books to read, Goodwill has a large book collection. That's where I get a lot of books from to read. And they're like 35 cents. So check your local Goodwill. Back to students, renting books, like websites like Sheg are good. I don't recommend renting books from your bookstore because it's like the book would be $205 and to rent it, it'll be $185. Also, in your campus, I know sometimes they post like stuff around the campus that they're selling a book. So look around for those because that will save you so much money because books are not cheap. And even if you're getting financial aid, that doesn't mean that you should just go crazy because you're rich now with financial aid, because that's still your money and you still should save it. So the last thing I would like to discuss is cable and internet. Cable and internet is so expensive. I let me see. So I pay like probably like $100 for cable and like $50 for internet. So that's $150 a month. There's stuff like Roku's and Fire Sticks, and you can even hack them. Don't say I told you, but you can even hack them so you can get all types of like regular cable channels and like all types of movies. So instead of paying for cable, like I would say pay for internet because internet is like needed in this world. But instead of paying for cable, get a Netflix. I mean, why do I keep saying Netflix? Get a Fire Stick or a Roku. Also, if you guys are watching this and you're trying to save, join me on this challenge. All of my $1 bills and $5 bills, I'm going to be putting it in this box. And there's nothing in it now, but I'm going to get all my 1s and 5s out of my wallet and put it in. So at the end of the day or the end of the week, every $1 bill or $5 bill you have, you just throw it in here. I wouldn't recommend putting your change and your dollar bills because the change is heavy and that would like rip your bills, because that's what happened in the thing that I have with the change. So yeah, don't do that. But if you're doing change, do a change separately, and I wouldn't recommend putting it in a shoebox either. Get it like a plastic bottle. Save all your $1 bills and $5 bills and just do it for like 3 months and see how much you'll save. Like, I'm sure you'll save a lot, because when it comes to $1 bills, $5 bills, you're like, oh, let me just spend it. So that's what I'm doing. So, because I am on a mission to save money this year. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out for my next video. Don't forget to watch my last video. Bye.